excited about this. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Josh and this is Tim, and Tim was my first ever car.
Okay, so you're in my dials at the moment because I didn't bring a cameraman. Right, go in gear. Right. Hey guys, welcome to video number 2. You're joining me on the first drive of Timmy since deciding that it is time now to restore it.
It's a Peugeot 106 Independence 1.1. What a beast. And unfortunately, it's sat on my parents' drive now for about 8 years.
I would say it feels like all of my suspension is completely seized because every bump, that's not in gear, every bump feels like, best way to describe it. You can see how bumpy it is and we're not on a particularly bumpy road. I don't think I've got my lights on. Have I got my lights on? God, if I've got my lights on, they're really, really not bright. But it's driving.
I will never sell it, and I've always said that I will restore it. Well, why not now? Why not learn about cars by tinkering with the first car I ever owned? I love cars. If you're anything like me, I love cars, but I don't know really the inner mechanisms of them. I have a decent understanding of kind of mechanical engineering, but I've never really tinkered. So here we go.
First powered drive, as I say, in about 8 years, and it's driving. We're up to 30 miles an hour, and that's probably where we're going to stay.
I'll show you everything that unfortunately I've let happen to Tim over the past 8 years. Tyre flat, not a big problem.
The engine doesn't seem to be too bad.
Mould growing because I'm a disgrace.
The gearbox doesn't seem too bad.
Rust forming because I'm a disgrace.
I think it's only done 76,000 miles, so it's not a hugely high mileage car. It just has been really neglected over the past 10 years.
The lack of peel on this bonnet is embarrassing, to say the least. Rust forming.
Now, the first drive is going to be home, and then the second drive is going to be to a service centre where I'm going to get an MOT, or try and get an MOT, and see what needs doing in order for it to pass. Now, I'm happy with as many advisories as they want to put on it. It doesn't really matter because the plan is for me to sort everything out.
Lack of peel on the roof, as you can see.
Maybe if they do a pre-MOT, it might be helpful and they can say, this is what needs doing, this is what needs doing, and perhaps I could do some of it myself. A lot of it won't be in my skill set because I have no skill set, but we're going to learn as we go. I'm well excited for this project. This is going to be good.
Bloody hell, plants growing.
I'm going to just speed up and just go to, yeah, I was 5th gear already. Okay. Oh, it's so bumpy. Feels almost like if I go over a bump wrong, the whole axle's going to fall off. Oh, I'm really enjoying this.
Now, this footwell is soaked, so there's going to have to be some sort of leak. Presumably from here, I think they're known to leak, which is not ideal.
Let's see if the battery, I don't know what that means, but the battery light stays on.
It does have a sunroof, which is something none of my cars since ever have.
Here you go, first attempt at braking. I think I can see brake lights in my dad's license plate reflection. You can see the brake light at the top is working, so that's good. The brakes feel like brakes that haven't been used for almost 8 years, I'll be honest. It feels very gritty, probably covered in rust. I don't think they were in bad condition when I stopped using this car.
I mean, it's just been used as a little dumping ground, unfortunately, for tools and bits, and yeah, it's a bit sad really, because I got these speakers installed. As I say, it was my first ever car and I absolutely loved it.
But I just kind of decided that, you know, I think I was 20, I'd had this car. When I was 21, I'd had this car 4 years, and I was like, you know, I need a new car. Okay, sell your old one. I'm not going to sell my old one. This is my first car. I love it.
That was funnily enough when one of my mates, Antro, crashed into me after rugby.
So very bumpy, and I can't really see through the windscreen at the moment. Right, around that corner. Oh, this is going to get bumpy now. Okay, here we go. Oh.
There's dents all the way down it.
So the indicators work.
It's a bit rusty, it's a bit worn out.
The light works.
It's not been very well looked after.
The fans work.
At the moment, what we've been doing is actually disconnecting the positive terminal because we think the alternator's messed up.
Hazards work, indicators work. I'm pretty impressed, to be fair. I'm pretty impressed.
Even if you put in a new battery, if you leave it for 2 days, it's dead.
The beam works, although the normal bulbs don't seem like they're doing anything at all. Oh, wipers are not the best, even though I got new Bosch. Oh, I can't see shit right now.
The first thing we need to do is get it off my sister's drive, which is about 5 miles that way.
Thank you. Ah, ah.
This is going to be the start of Project Timmy, and the first thing to see is if it moves.
Drive number 1 is this is ridiculous. Right, drive number 1 is the end of video number 2, and we are nearly home. Tomorrow I should be getting a hopefully a pre-MOT on it, so you can see what he's doing. I suspect suspension is going to be high on the list, and I will see you all then. Bye guys, peace.
Work.
Yeah.
But it's like swishing around here.
I bet you're having a right laugh following me then.
But they worked.
Yeah, rear wiper works.
Yeah.
Spray works.
What was a nozzle for a petrol can there?
Yeah. Brake caliper pistol.
Oh yeah.
Flip that. That's another one, I think.
Yeah.
Battery terminal. Yeah. I got most of the tools out, but I thought ones that are going to be used for the car might as well stay in there. So.
Yeah.